it on? Is it going? There we go.
There we are.
Hello.
Our bright red little live sign showed up.
So thanks for coming this later this eve.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing softball in the biggest tournament of the year. I got asked again. Had a lot of games going on. We got fourth place out of 24.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a success. But I'm a tired one. Sore. Not really tired, just sore. I'm too old for this. But it was fun. We had a lot of compliments. Hi, Prince Charming's mom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything going on, Nancy June? Besides craziness?
Just craziness. Just, do you want to do something on how soon she'll name her VP?
Yeah, the word is what?
I'm
By
I'm
October, by August 9th, I guess, the DNC asked or something like that.
The 9th, they have to have both names together and all their paperwork together to submit it to fit on every state's ballot, including Ohio. But I think she's going to announce who it is as early as this week.
Let's see. I'll look at dates quick.
Yeah.
This week, my mind said August 7th. That'll be the week from
Yep.
Wednesday. But let's see if cards can give timing, huh?
Yeah, Scott and I were just saying, we've all fallen back on our old thing. We knew he was going to leave eventually, but the timing was a bit off. Like he resigned, and
everyone's just saying they heard August 7th, and that's what came to my mind. That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's the day they have to have it. And no, it's not going to be this week. All week I've been feeling it was going to be early this week so they could get them out there and use them with the media. Mayor Pete's been all over Fox, burying their journalists.
Yeah. Tim Waltz has been on a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Fox poll has Kamala winning in every swing state. I seen today.
Yeah, we this morning Sean was looking at a thing he got because of where he's one of the states that he's working in, and when they named Kamala, there was a 28-point swing in Hispanic voters for Democrats. And I think like Trump is like 38, and then all the rest of it goes to Dems.
Yeah, it's just craziness. That most people don't understand. It takes an administration. They're all worried about the guy on top,
Mm-hmm.
We can check again, but one day someone asked, I wasn't online, and I just threw some cards myself, and the best cards that came out for me was Pete and Mark Kelly.
Okay.
But we could check again, whatever. But
okay.
Wasn't there something else you wanted, or
there's Pete, Mark Kelly. There's Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
There's Bashir from Kentucky. Is that him?
Yeah.
And Cooper from North Carolina.
Yeah.
And they're all still in the active running. Whitmer pulled herself and said, "No, I don't want to go do that."
Who?
Oh, Gretchen Whitmer.
Oh, Gretchen. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I heard she's honored, but she's got work to do in Michigan.
And as a woman, I wouldn't want to be on a 2-woman ticket in this country. Of course, I may be prejudiced totally by my age, but.
So how do you want to do this? Right. 3 cards or take them separately?
I'm going to do 5 cards for each name and see who looks best.
Jesus.
Well.
On a deck, huh? 5, 10, 6. All right. I'll just try 3. Let's try it.
Okay, I'll do 3. That's fine.
You can do what you want.
No, Scott, I'm going to follow you to the death.
What order we want to do it in? Order?
Mark Kelly first.
Okay. Mark Kelly for VP.
And he's from Arizona, and he's safe because as a senator of Arizona, he gets replaced by the governor for the full term. So, and they have a Democratic governor. What you get?
Well, I didn't like the 3, so I pulled 5 as I shuffled.
Mm-hmm.
First card was 5 of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
Ace of Wands, the Moon, Judgment, and Stars.
Mm.
It means to me that with the Moon, well, 5 of Cups is obviously loss. He's got great energy. The Moon, there's some kind of dealings behind the scene, or they would prefer him to stay in the overall atmosphere of senators.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment upon him for some reason, but it feels like with the star coming out, he's a star where he's at.
That may be true. Okay, Josh Shapiro from Pennsylvania.
What did yours say?
Mine said no.
Oh no, you just went with no.
The only guy that showed it, he was interested, but he feels trapped or contained for some reason where he is. Like he should stay there. And the end was then he had the Tower card. He doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind of rational thinking, it's silly to take away good governors from their state and senators.
Yeah,
you know, they're Dems, but
well, who are you gonna go pick? I mean, you got to find someone.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to do Josh Shapiro now.
Josh Shapiro.
It shows him maybe moving on to a new place, and he'd be ready for it. And he would bring balance, but the first 2 cards are no. There's a part of him that doesn't want to move, and he's not sure if their temperaments meet well.
Josh Shapiro. Huh. Josh did get very good cards.
Good.
Ace of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, still working on things, but the 5 of Wands is in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Ace of Wands and then the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's high on the list, but with the 5 of Wands in the middle, it's kind of like a loss too.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kind of infighting, and like I said, it could be they'd rather have him stay at governor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, might upset some voters to take away their governor that they voted in.
And they need him in Pennsylvania. Okay. Brashear.
Andy Brashear.
Yeah, you're not getting good cards either.
It's so weird how you can do it so quickly.
That comes. Oh, I know who it's going to be right now. Where their head's at right now.
Andy Brashear. Andy Brashear. High Priestess. 4 of Swords. Nope. The Star and the Tower.
Okay.
They don't want to touch a dem in a red state.
Okay.
He's needed where he's at as the Emperor. I want to do Mayor Pete.
Actually, the one. Okay, I'll do Mayor Pete.
Or which one you got up now?
Cooper.
Oh, Cooper, North Carolina.
Who's about to be voted out of. I mean, he can't run again anyway.
Yeah, he can't.
So he's kind of done.
And you don't think Pete wants it.
No, this is Cooper. The world. It's going to be handed to him, and it's going to shake him out of his lethargy. He's ready to move ahead. He's got the sun, and he really clicks with Kamala.
Cooper, another star.
Mm-hmm.
5 of Pentacles. Everyone that I'm getting a no is a 5 or a 4.
Mm-hmm.
King of Wands, strength. He would bring a good VP choice. But unfortunately, I got that Five of Pentacles. That's a loss.
That can also mean that the people just haven't met up right yet.
Could be.
Alienated.
I mean, generally, everyone's got really good cards except for Andy. I don't think they want to take a dem from the red state, mainly.
Mm-hmm. Waltz, although I think he's kind of already said kind of no. The one from Minnesota?
Tim Walsh.
He doesn't really want to move on either, and he got the first two cards were too great. There's a 10 of swords, and he'd be a good worker. I keep getting this card in all the readings because they don't want to move on. That's it, Six of Swords.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Six of Swords too. He's high on the list, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now which one you doing?
I'm going to ask if it's somebody that we don't know that's on the list.
Did you throw for Pete yet?
Pete's not going to take it.
He already said this?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that. When did he say that?
He says his kids are too young, and he has too many other things he needs to do to be locked in that high profile of a job at this point. But
that would be too bad.
I know.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he doesn't want it. I got the Sun reversed, the Queen reversed, the Emperor reversed, and his concern is his family.
Pete would have wiped the floor with anybody.
I know. Okay.
Gosh. Then they have a tough choice.
Okay, let's see if it's somebody we haven't thought of yet. I think what she's going to do is she's going to put Pete in as Secretary of State, and then he'll be more than ready to go after a couple rounds of that. Laura Wright sees him as Secretary. He speaks, 8 languages? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, quite a few.
And I don't see them looking at anybody else, so it's somebody on that list. And I think maybe the reason we're not seeing it clearly is because they're not seeing it clearly yet.
Is there anyone else? I haven't seen anyone else. My cards here show me there is someone else.
Oh, okay.
They're looking at that they haven't put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the Hermit, contemplating someone else, 2 Pentacles, leaving all options open. A relatively younger person, Knight of Swords. 9 of Pentacles would bring balance to it, and Ace of Swords. That's someone getting knighted. So they must have found someone else. So with the Page of Swords, that's someone relatively young, which means like under Kamala for sure. Okay. I don't know who that could be.
I'm going to see because when I laid, is there somebody else in the mix? It wasn't like a no, but it was like, that's a stupid question to ask. I get those readings too. Nope, I still get a no. Even though they have the sun, there's a possibility, but it's the sun upside down. The sun upside down, I think, is almost as good as the sun right side up. But their problem is really getting everybody to leave where they are because they like where they are. That's a good question. Will the Americans be happy with the VP choice when it's made?
Okay. Roy Cooper had the best cards of mine.
Yeah, he didn't come out bad on mine either.
You didn't have a 5 or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them down. Okay. Nancy Dean said yes to Cooper. Okay. Where were we going again?
I'm going to Will Americans Be Happy?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I should have hit that. There we go.
Oh
Right
my
here.
God, did they love it? Oh Lord.
Well, the Democrats
They see change. They see transition and change. They see it as someone that they can feel comfortable with. They think of it as someone that will be comfortable with Kamala, and they think it's someone who has the best interest of our country in mind. And it's not someone that everyone just knows a whole lot about. So there's going to have to be some work to get us to understand who they are.
Evelyn, yes, we'll be here.
If they're looking for a governor that they really want, that I could see, they could take Greg Abbott to get him out of Texas.
You mean to replace Vance?
Yes. No.
Okay,
Vance might be. You guys don't know how really bizarre Abbott is. JD Vance might be a step up on him. So.
Okay. I have my strength card.
Mm-hmm.
Strength, courage, self-love, angelic balance. The 6 of Swords. So we're bringing balance along that complements Kamala. It will be someone to bring more votes. They're still evaluating. And it's going to bring in a Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, it's going to be a good person that's going to balance everything. They're taking this very seriously to
well, unlike
not do a thing.
Unlike Trump, who puts names on a dartboard and throws the dart. Somebody just put Beto's name up there. I don't think so, because Beto's poison with the gun crowd, but whoever they're going to run is going to be poison with the gun crowds.
Yeah, I still think it's a surprise.
Yeah, Beto's got other plans. He's working on other things.
Yes, he did.
They're going to run Ian. They're going to make the Scots the vice president.
What did Ian say? Abbott has not a leg to stand on.
I think Pete's going to stay with their administration and do something with foreign work.
Yeah, I'm sure Blinken would like to retire. He's been doing it a long time.
Yes.
Something balancing. It is a new job. Chariot, challenging. Lots of speaking. But he has experience in it. So very could be military-wise. The military, he's also got a linguist. But yeah, it does show something that'll bring him life's purpose, maybe higher than secondary education. But he's definitely going to be working.
Yep. We looked at Walsh, and he didn't get any great scores either.
It's so hard to take from a governor that's doing great work. And Shapiro, what, just elected, or was it 22?
He was elected in the last 22. Yeah, he's the same as us. He's an off national election. Okay. He's got a great story to tell, though, about how the main road that goes across Pennsylvania collapsed. Thank you, Louise.
Bless you, Louise.
And the road collapsed, and Biden's people got in there with the infrastructure money and they rebuilt it, just like the bridge in Maryland.
Yeah, we're glad he picked Vance too. Yeah, let's look at it. Is it? I don't know. All the money's. It's like they have to start over again. If anything that Trump and Vance have collected, that's wiped out. You know, if he picks someone new, I heard.
No, not necessarily. No, because they don't give it to the individual; they give it to the PAC, and the person that's in charge of the people in charge. Well, of course, Republicans don't play by the rules, but do you see seriously Donald Trump giving $1 back? No, but he's already found out from Elon Musk that, well, no, I didn't say 45 million. Oh, yes, you did, but we won't argue with you because you're as big a liar as they are. J.B. Pritzker, that's the other one from Illinois that they were considering. Oh. I don't know enough about. I grew up there. I don't know enough. All I know is Illinois had the saddest run of governors ever when I was a kid. Okay. So is he waiting for Kamala to announce her VP to get rid of Vance? Is that the question?
Yeah. United. He does want to swap him out, maybe for a female, but I got the Ace of Swords. He's restricted to do so somehow.
We talked about it, and Sean said the lawyers he's spoken to think that they have until they have to make their official announcement, which is the same, the 7th of August, just like us. But
I mean, everything's got to get printed and whatnot, so
that's why they have to be doing it on the 7th. But I got no. It looks too stupid. It would be a clear decision, which they're incapable of making. Knight of Swords reversed. They're running backwards. Trump doesn't like any of the options they'd have. Vindman. No, Vindman can't. He was not born in the U.S. He was born in Ukraine.
VP?
Can't he? Because they have to become the president. The president has to be a U.S. citizen. They fought about that with McCain the first time they were looking at him being a VP.
Who was looking with McCain?
When McCain, years ago, McCain's name was floating around as maybe going in as a VP kind of candidate. And they brought up the whole issue of he was born in the Panama Canal. Not in the canal, but in the Panama district. And they did a whole thing, and they looked it all up and down, and they decided, well, he wasn't going to run anyway, but since it was under U.S. control, it was like being born in a U.S. territory.
I was going to say, because he ran for president.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was based on the stuff they did before.
Gotcha. Okay. I forget, what will we get for Tim?
A no.
Yeah,
no.
I was pretty sure.
It was a yes, no, but I mean, it was much more no than yes. The only one that I got anything good on was Roy Cooper.
Yeah, tonight anyway, Roy Cooper had the best motive, but I tossed again. They're vetting someone else yet. So
he had worked with her as a state's attorney. So
no, no. You betcha. Women are not going back.
Nope.
Who forced Biden out? Are the Dem donors and bigwigs who forced Biden out forcing a VP on it? No.
No.
They're doing their own vetting. Alex Holder. Not Alex.
The one who does
Eric Holder. He's his organization, his law group, whatever, is doing the vetting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, because they had, and Holder's, he's a no-nonsense sort of person. He's a good person to put in that position.
Where's the force? Oh yeah, did you see that? Bunch of people in the villages out there for Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. It's cute. Hi, Linda.
Yeah, Linda was. These people. Some of these people are very loyal, Scott. They've already done this once today.
With you?
They came to see you.
Yeah, right. I think you're the hero. Okay. Nope. Two-part question. Okay. Will Jack ask the 11th for an expedite? I think they would have done it already, but they haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Switch decks. This one's feeling a little weird.
I'm seeing two pass. They're waiting on something yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked for an expedite. But it feels like it's going to be a no, I think, because it's not going to get it before the election anyway.
Yep.
The expedite. So I'm feeling like it's up in the air. They haven't made their mind up. But
okay.
Let's see what
I'm going to ask. See. We're getting a no. And what they're doing it for is this is the Five of Pentacles, the people in the snow on a normal deck. The way I read it when it's reversed, it means they're getting together with the people they need. And they're pretty stymied by Eileen Cannon. I think they're more interested in getting her right now than getting him.
Swords, Moon, Chariot. Yeah, I think it's they're debating about it, but something comes up in the end with the Five of Coins. No, we're not going to do it.
Yeah. What I got about the second half is that they're building a whole thing around that. They don't want to get burnt again. They don't want to have their hearts broken again. They're trying to see all the pitfalls, all the ways people can come steal their decisions from them. They don't feel the situation's changed in many ways, but they're going to get what they want at the end. They're going to set it up so they have what they want at the end.
I still think they're working on something else. Let's.
You want to ask if they're going to go try to get Eileen herself?
How can they do that?
Find money or find information that transferred between her and other people.
You mean you think they might have something on her, you mean, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Judicial misconduct.
Oh, okay. Joe had something about judicial review. Okay.
That's not the same as reviewing her. Judicial review is reviewing her rulings. I think they're going to find who was really telling her what to do. I think somebody's going to crack and come out of there and tell what really happened.
Okay.
You know.
Who do you think has overseeing that? Can special counsel look into it, or would it be like the 11th Circuit or someone above?
Somebody, if the story broke, if one of her coworkers broke and told the story, then it would be out in the public, and then they'd have to review it and look at it.
Okay. Is there going to be a judicial misconduct?
Oh dear. Oh dear. We might be closer to the truth this time than we've been in a while, Scott.
Let's hope so.
The end is coming for her.
Ooh.
She senses it's coming. She's trying to stop it from breaking, but she can't. It is someone in her own house that's talking about her. And we're going to get the goal of this question. Star.
Yeah. Sword of Truth is coming out, or it has been, as is.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the Seven of Cups,
Mm-hmm.
fantasy, delusional. Then the Three of Swords, some kind of heartbreak kind of feeling, being lost, stuck. And then the Sword of Truth coming with the Ace of Swords. Moving forward, I have a Tower coming upon her. Things getting better, and Nine of Cups. That's wishes fulfilled. In the end, I have Ace of Coins. I think evidence. Page of Wands. You just mentioned about out there.
Yeah.
In the Page of Swords is a new investigation.
Yeah. What I got, I put 3 cards. This card's the one I'm reading that someone's fallen out of her group that's talking about it. And when I said, is that what's going on? And it says, yes, they've left the safe haven that was part of that group. They did it because they felt like the judgments were so bad. And look at the outcome for them. They're going to be okay. Somebody did this to protect themselves. So,
oh yeah, Page of Wands, Page of Courts. Those are younger personalities.
yeah, it's going to be a younger person that became completely disillusioned when they won. Maybe
Joe
her former clerks. Yeah.
the other clerks that left. Let's get her done. Unfortunately, justice takes so long, right?
Oh God, yes.
Hi, stranger. Hi, Sheila. Oh, Rose said it too. Maybe the 2 clerks spilled little beans. There we go.
And if they do, before they move on a judge like that, they're going to have everything crossed. Because if it's coming from where I think it's coming from the Heritage Foundation. And Lord knows we don't need to get stuff on those idiots. They wrote out 936 pages of what they want to do to us.
Oh, these people. Sheila's still breathing. That's a good thing.
Who's still breathing?
Oh, Sheila, I said hello, and she goes, I'm still breathing over here.
Oh, yeah, Sheila's been sick. Is it Sheila, our Sheila, like Celtic? She got
Sheila, inquisitive. The East Coast Sheila, not the Colorado Sheila.
Well, the Colorado Sheila got a jaw infection.
Oh, really? How do you get a jaw infection?
I've had one. They're miserable, and it takes them forever to find it because it's in your jaw. So you look at your neck and everything else, and the dentist looks at, and then they find out, oh, you have an infection in your jaw, and all they can do is treat it with levels of antibiotics you don't want to take.
Oh, bummer.
And I think it has something to do, I didn't tell her this. I shouldn't say this, but in my case, it was a time when I should have shut up and closed my mouth, and it did it for me.
Okay. So is Joe having a press conference tomorrow about this SCOTUS?
I hope so.
I know I heard he's talking about. I haven't looked at the news, so is he supposed to have, or don't you know?
Okay, you want to ask? Is he going to have a press conference tomorrow on SCOTUS?
Oh, good Lord. Rose said the agricultural part of 2025 project is bad.
Honey, there's nothing in there that's good.
Yogi says yes, there is a press conference.
Okay.
All right. Well, we need.
Can we put a fence around Alito's house and Thomas' house so they can't run for the border?
I did see Kagan publicly came out wanting Roberts to do something.
Mm-hmm. And who's the one they attacked? Sotomayor. What was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago? She had some whack job try to assassinate her, but her guards no. And it was like got no press. And I was talking to somebody, and they said, well, maybe they didn't want to incite the idiots. And then Trump got shot. Well, Trump got hit with shrapnel.
Okay.
I got it. It's not going to be about the Supreme Court. It's going to be about several other issues that he's considering working on.
No. So. What kind of card would come up that you get that?
That it's not going to be the. I asked if it was going to be SCOTUS, and I got no, 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 no.
Oh,
but he's going to be working on other projects.
I was just curious how you related that. That's all.
And that's it.
And
if anyone wants to learn how to read tarot the way I do, you can take my class, and you too can learn to read tarot really fast and probably about as accurately. So.
Partnerships. I do have some waiting cards too, like the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. You know, about SCOTUS. I have the sense it has something to do with maybe some negotiations going on with either Ukraine or Russia, because I had the world coming in. Partnerships around the world and either some more financing or something with the 7 of Pentacles. Hard work needed, life situations. So I got the 2 of Swords, Temperance, 7 of Swords about SCOTUS. And then at the end, I get like 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords.
Yeah, but he's got, if you think about an international situation, they've got the bombing, the missile that just hit the Golan Heights from Hamas.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. There is more going on over there.
Right after Bibi meets with Trump.
Lovely. At Mar-a-Lago, and he's supposed to be in Jersey, right? A few Twitter users say, "Oh, he's doing that because he's got protection from Canaan in Florida." These people. That should not be legal at all.
No. And then you got Matt Gaetz saying, well, she'll be the next Supreme Court justice. Oh, that's just what we need. We already have Likes Beer and people who had all their debts paid off.
Yeah, and the House goes on vacation for a month and then not even take care of the budget thing going on that has to be passed in September. Yes. September 18th, the glorious day.
Yes.
Hopefully that doesn't get moved, but I don't think so.
He'll get an earache and he won't be able to go in.
Yeah, Trump was not shot.
No. He was shot.
I finally seen a picture online where his right teleprompter did have a small hole in the bottom of it.
3 cops got treated for worse wounds than him that were below where that teleprompter broke apart and flew into.
I didn't hear anything about the officers.
Tomorrow morning on ABC, on Good Morning America, they are going to talk to the SWAT officers of Butler, Pennsylvania, who are tired of what's being said about them. And I really, they said some things today. I saw some outtakes from it. I ran an event that Barack Obama was at with Harry Reid and Joe Biden. They were all senators at the time. And Barack Obama was a baby senator, but they'd already been threatening his lives. And we had Secret Service, and it was in a park that had high-rises around it. And they had, every building had to open up for line of shot stuff. We had Secret Service, we had FBI there watching, I think it was FBI. There was Texas Rangers, Texas State Troopers, the Dallas's team that runs special events, I was very active with Crime Watch at the time. They're really good officers. And we even borrowed some officers from Fort Worth for those 3 guys in the park. And it was an open air event. But we had to talk and coordinate with all of them. I mean, how they could just walk in and according to these police, Secret Service never came and talked to them face to face.
Wow. Let's see. See what the cards say about a debate.
Okay.
Hmm.
Should I read my Power of Surrender deck for this?
So in the background, it feels like they're trying to, whatever his name is, the campaign manager or whatever the heck, to tell him he has to.
Yeah, I got that he's going to do it.
But then moving forward, I'm getting some fear and a health issue, or he's gonna play sick or something. They got Kamala coming in as the Queen of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
She's got.
You got her at the Queen of Swords too. So did I.
But yeah, then I got the Nine of Coins. That's all about balance of substance. But then the Eight of Coins is my illness card. In the end, I think he's really going to try to, but then I have my major Three of Swords illness again.
Mm-hmm. I have the Three of Cups. I have them getting together. And I also have them being more than prepared to make sure that they maneuver him into making this happen. And I got he's going to look like the Page of Swords next to her. And it's going to be that night is going to be very important to the election. It's going to be the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I know the campaign is pushing him like he has to. But I think 45's got the fear in him that he can't do it.
Especially if would he be sentenced by the day that they do that? It's in September. I don't know which day.
September 18th is the sentencing.
I know. I don't know what day that.
I thought they were I thought they were trying the end of September, or just before, one of those two. I can't remember.
Well, it's really
bad timing both ways for him.
Mm-hmm.
Bone sphere. Oh, Keith looking for a new home. Oh, bummer, Keith. I hope you're doing well. Geeky Hillbilly. Name's Keith. He's still trying to look for a new home. Okay.
It was Geek Hillbilly who used to use the laser gun to burn Trump flags, right?
Yes.
It's September 10th is the second debate.
Okay. Yeah, there's some weird there. Okay.
So if he might have less impetus if he hasn't been already convicted.
Laura wants us to look at the energy of right now.
Okay.
Colin or Ted. Cancun Cruz. Okay. The energy of Colin Albert. Colin. Got energy. Burdened. Okay. Now Ted Cruz. Yeah, Ted. I think Ted Cruz can't keep track of his lies.
Ted Cruz, what's wrong with Ted Cruz is legion. Starting with, he has a pretty slimy soul.
He's a podcaster playing a senator.
He's going to try to hold on because he really needs the money. Colin need money. It's just Colin's.
Okay. Eight of Pentacles.
If Colin can continue doing some of the fundraising he's been doing recently, he has a shot. But otherwise,
at this current moment, Cruz wins.
that's what I got. Cruz wins. But I asked what could turn it around, and it said the money.
Knight of Pentacles for Colin.
Mm-hmm.
In for the long haul, building a base. Eight of Wands. He's got great energy and movement.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have the Ten of Wands and Judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So he's burdened by something. Maybe the establishment. Probably the lies, that Cruz puts out there.
No, he's burdened by the fact that we have to win Texas. You really need to win 19 counties, and 3 of those areas have more voters in one county than most New England states. So trying to reach them all and have the money and the depth and the breadth to do it is very difficult.
But moving forward, he's got great cards, and the outcome here of Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups. So it's like in the middle here, going forward, he's got some burdens going on.
Mm-hmm.
So Ted Cruz, Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. He thinks he's got it in the bag.
He's overconfident.
Yeah. And then I have Ace of Swords and Four of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like he's holding. That means he's holding on to money. He thinks he's knighted. I think he's got enough. And then in the end, I have the Empress and King of Wands. And those, are all pretty good cards too. So hopefully that overconfidence blows it.
Well,
it shows it's really close.
I got yes nos on both of them, with more of the future leading towards Colin Allred, but he's got to overcome a whole lot. He's got to really get his defenses up. He's got the 9 of Wands.
Well, hopefully Teddy Cruz does something bad to eke people off. I think Colin's got a shot, but the current energy, he's got more work to do.
Right.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable that Texas still wants Republicans. You don't even have a power grid.
We don't have so much. Do you know, they just did a national survey. I sent it to you, Scott. And it was all the states ranked. And Texas was in the bottom 3. And when it came to the total overall quality of life, we were the worst. And still people keep saying, oh, go over there. There's no income tax. Well, that's what happens. You don't have any money to pay for things. You don't got nothing. Dear, we've been prepared for that for 20 years. They keep finding new slippery holes.
Okay.
And
the Dems prepare for the GOP cheating election. Mark Elias is doing God's work. All he does is keep winning in all his lawsuits.
I know.
Okay. I know someone said, what was I reading? It's just there's more Democrats out there, but they don't vote.
We have the lowest voting rate of any state, and it shows. And I think this time they really might, though. There's a lot of stuff going on and it's because they don't. Some of it's so hard to vote in Texas. You have to be registered 30 days before the election. You have to have all the right kind of IDs. Now, you can go, we tell students, go get a gun license. You can go get a license to carry a gun without ever even owning one. And that will let you in. But your student ID, where the school knows who you are and all that stuff, that won't work. That's how bizarre.
I think the Dems are ready for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Ace of Swords, my Empress card, strength. Doesn't get any better than that. Clarity, divine intervention, strength card,
Mm-hmm.
Then I have the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Any legal challenges is going to be ready to rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
And then any legal challenge will be shut down in a hurry. 5 of Coins, King of Swords, Tower.
Mm-hmm.
They're prepared. I mean, Democrats are in charge this time around. It's going to be shut down with that tower.
Well, I got the magician in the middle, meaning that they're going to be aware of all the tricks.
We have the DOJ. We have the leadership. It ain't as going to be as easy.
And we're moving on. We're not moving on to the place they want us to go to. So I think I've got 2 sevens, 7 is 6, 3. You know, it's really hard to be ready for how slimy some of these people are.
Mm-hmm.
What's Rojo?
Ron Johnson.
Oh.
Wisconsin's worst.
Do you want to trade? We'll send you Ted. I'll send you a Ted Cruz for Ron Johnson.
It's an even swap, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Is Ron Johnson ever going down Wisconsin? I thought I'd seen a clip. He was on Fox News or something a bit. But he ain't out there as much as he used to be, that's for sure.
No, he went into hiding about 6 months ago. We kind of realized he dropped off the
Yeah, I mean, he's been on
meter.
I think he was on Trump's show yesterday because I seen a clip on Twitter of those brothers.
Woo! Yeah, he's not having a good time. He liked being in a position of ruling, and he liked being in the sun, but the tower got him. And so now he's hiding out like the King of Wands because whatever's going on around him is the moon. Very, very depressing.
Well, he's got a tower coming up, but we read on him before, and it's coming up again. I think he was secretly subpoenaed by Jack Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have, in the past, justice upon him. Maybe some paperwork with the Knight of Coins.
Mm-hmm.
But justice was upon him with someone, a King of Wands, some other leader above him. So I think that's still relevant. So he has the protection. So whatever he spoke about, he's protected as far as maybe indicted. Not getting it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got that protect card.
Yeah.
Ace of Coins, got some prosperity. King of Coins, either buying off, or maybe it's 45. But then in the end, once he gets exposed, he has a tower.
Yeah.
When everything comes out, people are going to see him for who he is. New things, bad energy. So I think these, like most, when you're in trouble or you gave information, like Mark Meadows did, you kind of go in hiding a little bit.
Like Rand Paul, who disappeared about a year ago, too.
That's true. I haven't seen that guy.
Somebody mentioned it to us. Crystal Blue Persuasion.
On the talk shows and spewing. Mitch McConnell must be freezing on and off. We don't see it because he hasn't been out there much.
Yeah. Maybe he's getting his shell cleaned.
That's right, Holly. Yeah, I remember he went to Russia July 4th.
Ron Johnson's brother has a lot of business connections into Russia. Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's up with Rand Paul.
Okay.
Clear Rojo out.
Mm-hmm.
Rand Paul.
My cards are going to be so glad when this is all over and they don't have to look at those clowns anymore.
Burn them up.
I have several decks that I burnt up doing this. So
what's going on with Rand Paul? Hey, Ann, coffee after dark. Yep.
I can drink coffee late in the day and it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
I know people who can't. They just can't.
I got asked to play softball this weekend, and there was no way I was going to make it this morning.
It's okay. This is what I got for Rand Paul. Death. He's been facing down the tower and the power structure. This is Rand Paul. And the Ace of Wands. He's tried to get stuff going, but it's not going anywhere. And he's trying to hold on to balance, but the heaviest card in here for him is death. He's in some kind of transition.
Wow.
And I don't mean physical death, guys. I mean...
in the past, he thought it was all high heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Hierophant, getting elected, making money, and then Ace of Cups. This is the past. I mean, it was like he had it all.
Mm-hmm.
But I have some kind of blind actions, restrictions going on. Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. His karma has changed moving forward here lately. Some kind of news. Some kind of news came to him that changed his karma. And then the eight of Swords there being restricted. It's almost like he was restricted to talk like he has been. Heck, maybe he got a lawsuit from Fauci. He's been told something from a King of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Either some kind of paperwork, either cease and desist or something, subpoenaed, something like that going on. Page of Cups, he's definitely been told something. And we have a lawyer, someone above. I didn't get my January 6th card. I never heard about him and involved at all there, but
no.
Someone above has something on him that told him to be quiet. Target letter, possibly. I don't know. He got some kind of paperwork that, heck, for all we know, Fauci's suing him. That would be cool.
Yep.
All he did was lie about him for 4 years.
It's such an awful thing because Fauci did so much for this country, other than COVID, and he got treated that way.
Yes, he has.
Was walking. That's true.
Rand Paul was making money donations off of that.
Mm-hmm. Jen Miranda, I don't know when I'm going to be teaching my next tarot class. Keep watching because I'm going to look starting in early to mid-September. So we're done by Thanksgiving.
Okay. Let's look at the abortion amendment and then see if it transpires into Debbie winning against Rick.
Okay.
The current energy,
In Florida.
which can change in 3 months. Oh, by the way, I'm already up to date on my amendments in August. There's
Good.
there's 2 questions. I already looked. Vote no on both. The Republican wording. It makes you look like you want to vote yes, but you actually need to vote no.
I know. I hate those things.
Then I guess in November there's another question on the ballot. Okay, abortion amendment, Florida in November. Is it November or they don't have a primary?
It's in November.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's going to win. Boy, they're going to put a lot against it, though. But it's going to win because it's got the 6 of Wands riding in triumphantly, and the Palace of Cups, which this deck has a weird card. This is above the Ace of Cups, and it really means that hopes and wishes for numbers of people are going to be met. But it's got, and a lot of people are going to come out and vote for it. She got the 4 of Swords reversed that hadn't been supported before. So I get a yes.
I don't know if there's disinformation going on or something, but up until the ending, I got some rough cards.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is Florida.
True. Because like in the current, I got like the 6 of Coins, and then the 5 of Swords, and then the 5 of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like there's all kinds of disinformation going on or something. But then moving forward, though, coming up, I got the Death card, which is an ending of the current disinformation.
Mm-hmm.
Then a 10 of Wands, and then the Page of Coins. So it's like these burdens are lifted, up, getting closer to the election.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the end, I have a victory here with a 6 of Swords, the Fool, and 10 of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
The Fool is technically a decent card here because like people are taking a leap of faith. You know, they're opening up all the possibilities.
Right.
You want 6 of Swords, of course, is that moving on, and then 10 of Cups is a happy home.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of disinformation to get through here. Yeah.
And in that massive swelling of people that registered to vote, that vote.org that they recorded, the 380,000 that in the first 2 days after Kamala was announced, 83% of them were under the age of 33. So I keep saying, with the voting pool as it will be on that day, and if you know a young person who got all excited and decided to vote, make sure they do go vote, because first-time voters are they're easy to confuse. So in Florida, women are.
Okay. Evelyn said women are pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Debbie and Rick.
Okay.
I don't know how people in Florida can vote for Voldemort. Rick is so evil.
I know.
He actually didn't win by much last time.
No.
You know, if women were voting for the abortion access, you'd think they would vote a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's the man who has the largest settlement, his company had to pay the largest settlement to Medicare ever. It was something billions of dollars because they defrauded him. But then they elected him senator. I mean, really? So you want running things?
Okay. Rick Scott. Well, then we hate the Satan too. Oh, the lying thief.
Mm-hmm.
This says Debbie wins.
Yeah, I got that she wins. And I got that he puts up a good fight. It's going to be closer than we think, than it should be. But he's not going to win. Because he believes his own polling. 7 of Cups.
For Debbie, I have the World,
Mm-hmm.
the Six of Wands, Victorious, many people coming out, Ace of Cups, and Knight of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
For Rick Scott, I have Two of Cups, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and Ace of Wands. So that feels like his lies are going to seep into his base, or whatever, but there's going to be enough getting out to vote that will give him that 10 of Swords.
Basically, this was on her. This was her in card, the World. So
now we just got to get Colin Laura to get out there and get those ladies that had health issues to speak with them.
They speak all over the place for him. It's
need to get out there more, I guess. Unfortunately,
we need to keep our ought to be in jail, not being the attorney general guy for this state, to quit trying to avoid the polls.
Why is it so bad in Florida? I hardly hear of anything in Wisconsin.
It's bad in Dallas. It's bad, and it's getting worse. In here, I don't know how they track it in Wisconsin, but in Dallas, they track the wastewater, and they saw a big rise 2 weeks ago, and it stayed up.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible. Okay. I think I had another question starred.
Oh, you mean, do you
remember
Melania's first Christmas, the White House, when all the Christmas trees were blood red?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they called it the tampon Christmas decorations. That's what it looked like. So they're saying, is his Christmas going to be a man cave?
Oh, you mean after Kamala wins?
Yeah, but the thing is, Doug's Jewish, so I guess we can get some menorahs and stars of David's.
Right. It feels like Doug will do it traditionally.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna stray from anything.
I want him to replant the rose garden.
Yay. Heart, heart, heart. Get rid of the purple. It's the best thing to do if it's hitting hard.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard anything in Wisconsin here. I haven't looked, but no one in, like news or anything I've really heard.
Terry from Holding Your Space came back from England and got it on the flight coming home.
Really?
Yeah.
No, if I'm on an airplane, I'd still be wearing a mask.
Yeah, I'd want to be in a bodysuit. I don't care if I look like an astronaut. The way some of the Boeing planes stay together, that might be safer.
Talking about the Olympics. Oh, that's so crazy. They're flipping out. MAGA's flipping out about the Olympic opening.
It's not in your country. Get over it. Well,
Burp. Let's see. I had the GOP use SCOTUS.
there was one about using SCOTUS to fix the election.
Well, they didn't really use SCOTUS last time. They turned everything away.
Yeah, but that was a different SCOTUS. And remember, this time you'll have a president who can do anything that's an official act to do what he needs to do. They've given Biden that right, too, against the Supreme Court that maybe wants to feed it to the Orange Menace. But
Evelyn's like, I'm never flying in a plane. I don't think they'll have a shot. I've always seen November being so huge. There's no shot at even anywhere we're going. You know, it ain't gonna be like no Wisconsin 10,000, or Georgia 10,000. It's gonna be hundreds of thousands. You can't overturn anything with that kind of difference.
I got no. If they could figure it out, they would, but they don't have a shot.
10 of Swords. Voting. Queen of Coins. 10 of Swords. Shot down.
I got Knight of Swords, Tower, and the Two of Coins reversed.
Yeah. We got the Justice Department. We got the Democrats winning. 5 of Coins to lose. Yeah. GOP is going to be in dark times after this election. I don't think there's a shot. I don't see it. Too big to rig. We got this.
And remember, we need up and down the whole ballot. That means every congressperson, every senator, and if you've got statewide voting, vote for the people that you would support your beliefs in your local elections. Look them up. Go to Ballotpedia. Go to League of Women Voters. Look them up. Find out who they are. And I realize some of the states don't have a fixed ballot yet. That seems so wild to me because we're in Super Tuesday, so ours gets set by March.
Right. I mean, we've always gotten a blue winning in November. We just missed Joe stepping out at the right time. But we always thought it was going to be fine no matter what.
Do you know that means that Kamala's going to certify her own election?
You almost think so because she's the VP.
She is. That's who'll do it. He can't. If there's problems with that, he'll have to. He's gonna. What he may be able to do is put some more restrictions on them, or force things to happen that drive a couple of them out.
Yeah.
But we don't know what tricks Mitch has hidden in his turtle shell. So.
I don't know. Expand. No.
That's not going to happen until 2025.
Yeah, I never seen it anyway. I got Tower. Won't happen. It will in the future. But I just believe it's the right thing to do. Do it through Congress. You use his newfound immunities is probably not a good thing. True. Let's see.
What's going on around Mitch?
Sure. I didn't even know. What's his name? Was Romney stepping down?
Yeah,
He's
he's
not even.
retiring.
He's not even
retiring.
filling out his term.
He's not running. Mm-mm.
Or was his term up?
His term was up.
Okay. I thought he had 2 years left or something on his term.
Mm-mm. Mitch just wants to go home and spend his money.
Weekend at Bernie's with Mitch.
He got tired of the stress of what he was doing. He's got the Ace of Swords. Something's bothering him. But basically, I said, what is he doing? He just wants to go home. He wants to go home to his Four of Wands and be with the people he really wants to be with and spend his money like he wants to spend it and not worry about any of his people anymore.
Yeah, I got him wanting to go home too.
Hmm. It's almost like it's not he wants to, it's like he's going to have to.
Yeah. What kind of home?
Well,
a nursing home or home?
He's got enough money, he could build a nursing home in his home.
Okay. I got his angel and guides are talking to him. He's being patient, making decisions, but there's an internal conflict going on.
Mm-hmm.
5 of Swords, just on decisions. Can be betrayals. It's January 6th. I think he's got a battle going on there. I don't think he's feeling very healthy. 5 of Coins. That's poor health. 6 of Swords, how to make it better. And then the Strength card. He's trying to find a balance somehow with his bad health. And then we have the Home card. 10 of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
Ton of burdens. A lot of stress and burdens, exhausted. And then the King of Swords. Could be a doctor. So a King of Swords can be a doctor too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Swing that little knife around.
So he might be walking around with a doctor quite a bit because he's stressed out. But he's spending more time at home, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. Mitch ain't feeling too healthy. He's just trying to find a balance in life.
Mm-hmm.
On the bottom of the deck, I have my Hermit. It's naive. It's spiritual illumination, impulsive, reflecting on things.
You know, his whole brain may not be working all that well.
Yeah, I mean, God, how do you go from fritzing out and standing there in a daze or not functioning and then just be fine? He's probably trying to hide out when he's malfunctioning, and then when he feels good, then he'll speak.
Yeah, but when you get to, there's a point where you get to, you just can't cover it anymore. So
Mitch might not have much longer to go. Lori, Mitch is gonna skull and poke.
Mitch is going to transition and change.
Some readers saw Mitch at home, an ankle bracelet, eating soup. I think it's more of his own prison, rather than an actual bracelet.
I don't know if I'd want to be catered to by a spouse that I didn't defend and be locked up in the house and ill, you know? No,
Well, Manson
he
tried to
has no
flip it though.
power. He has no power.
Yeah, he's done.
Mm-hmm.
He's no power. 10-speed bikes, mountain bikes came out. Anything else started? No.
No, I think we wore him out, Scott. We ran
Good.
it.
Let's bring out some inspiration then, because
Okay.
I'd like to eat dinner.
Yes.
Nancy made some of her tasty spaghetti.
Woo! That sounds good.
Thick meat sauce.
I went out and had Mexican food. I had chicken tortilla soup and a barbacoa taco.
I don't know. Laura asked, will Bashir be able to appoint a new senator? They changed that law, supposedly. I don't know.
They're supposed to replace him with someone from the party they were in. That's how they changed. Used to be the governor could put in whomever he wanted.
Right.
But
I don't know. A long time ago, I seen him appointing a commission or a 3-person commission or something. But
mm-hmm.
I have to look it up. I don't know if Bashir vetoed it and then they overruled him when that went through.
They just passed a law that blocked him from doing it when it looked like.
Yeah, Bashir said he would ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's weird. Crazy. He should have his rights.
Well, look what they did to your governor.
Yeah. They're trying to. Oh, that's one of the questions on the in August. Stripping governor's power.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Wisconsin's all upset, or the GOP is. So we got all this coronavirus money, right,
Mm-hmm.
from the federal government to help out the states with unemployment or however they want to direct it. Well, it's like almost 70% or 80% of that is controlled by governor's discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Republicans weren't happy about that.
Oh.
They should have to have control over everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the questions. Is should the governor be able to distribute the money as he sees fit, that 80%, or should it come to the Congress to do it all?
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the questions that we have coming up. It's basically mostly on governor's power.
Yeah. Give him one more try before they get is he still governor after this election?
Wisconsin, he can run as long as he wants. He's already talked about running for a 3rd term.
Good for him.
Yeah, Wisconsin can go and go and go. There's no 2-term stop. Now Carol wants spaghetti. Okay.
Well, I pulled a card for us, and it's called Recognize the Signs from Above. And it says, angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Too much of the selection stuff. Stay alert and open yourself up to divine guidance. And set the intention that if you see any of these signs or experience something exciting out of the blue, you will come out of the trance of your daily life. Wake up. This process is what you were thinking about when you were snapped out of your thoughts. You're surrounded by valuable angels and clues about how you should focus on them. As you're becoming more and more aware of all the messages you're constantly getting, it will increase the quality of your daily life. So watch out for those signs from above. What you got, Scott?
Well, my 3 cards all basically about going for it, doing what you love.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold back. It's like when you hold back, you kind of you don't explore all the possibilities,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it may be. Going for that dream job, or
Mm-hmm.
something's bothering you, just get it out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
And doing whatever you love, whether it's quilting or hiking or going to see music,
Right.
whatever it is, live music. But the three of Ariel is about doing what you love to do.
Mm-hmm.
Personal growth. Queen of Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything you want right now. Go after it. And then the Four of Raphael.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Four cups.
wands. Yeah, cups. Yeah. It's like look for the magic in life.
Mm-hmm.
Beware of your emotions. So
Yeah.
like going for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are the ones I got today. So yeah. Everyone go have their snack now, and
Mm-hmm.
if you want sketty, go for it, because I'm going to be having sketty.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I was such a good girl at the Mexican restaurant. They have marvelous margaritas there, and I said, I gotta go read. See what I give up for you, Scott, so we can do
you
things.
gave up a margarita with a little salt on the outside.
Oh no, this place is great. It has salt on the outside. It has little bubbles. Those little tea things that they have. It has those little bubbles in it.
Oh, so you went to a Mexicana restaurant today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Whole family go?
No, just I met Mr. Sean. He
Oh,
needed to get out. He's been uh, taping a lot of shows, and he's kind of getting brain weary. And every time he goes out, he was going out trying to learn how to use his camera, to film things, because he's about to go on where he's going to be doing a field program, and he wants to be able to show people what that looks like. But anyway, yeah, he said, Mom, can we go get some Mexican food? I said, okay.
oh well. I forgot to hit my click ad today. Oh well.
Oh, well. And remember to like, subscribe,
Like, subscribe.
and if you can share them. Oh, yeah, Carrie. Yeah, Sean is my son. I said it during the show. Yeah, when he talks about his old business partner. No, Karen Louise. Nancy reading tipsy is not a good thing. I read one New Year's party I had in my 30s before I knew better, and I had one guy I was dating who sent a case of sake, and another guy who sent a case of champagne. I don't remember which one I started drinking with, nor do I remember which one I ended drinking with. But I read people all night at the party, and 10 years later, people were coming up and saying it was the most accurate reading I ever did for them. And I have no idea. And my astrologer friend, the lady who was teaching me astrology at the time, she said, Nancy, you have no idea what can trail in through your consciousness when you're drunk. And I said, well, apparently it's more accurate than I am normally. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Good times. At least it worked out wonderfully for you.
Stuff you can do in your 30s that you can't do in your 70s.
Thanks, Liz. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming by.
Yeah, have
Thanks,
a blessed
Scott,
evening.
for fitting us into your busy weekend.
Yeah, it was a long one, but I'm refreshed. Thank God I got home and took a shower.
Yeah.
The blessed day, everyone. Have a great one. Bye.